Well, good morning, friends. It's me, your old buddy Redyarn. Are y'all ready to get homespun? Good, let's do it. Well, we're gonna get homespun. We're gonna spin up our own fun. Got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone is feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. Yeah, we're gonna get homespun. Let's do it again. This time, kids, if you want to stand up and spin in a circle, you can. We're gonna get homespun. We're gonna spin up our own fun. Got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone is feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. Yeah, we're gonna get homespun. Good morning and welcome to Homespun with Redyarn. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's keep spinning. Hi friends, good morning. How you doing out there? Oh, I couldn't quite hear you. You're gonna have to speak up. How you doing out there? Oh, good to hear it. Kids, how are you feeling today? Can you show me on your thumbs how you're feeling? Are you feeling pretty good? Are you feeling really good? Are you feeling super duper excited to be together today? Me too. Is anybody feeling just kind of so-so? Maybe a little bit sleepy or grumpy today? Hey, it's okay to feel all those ways. Some days we feel up, we feel down, we feel everywhere in between. But it is good to be able to listen to your feelings and to know how to cheer yourself up if you are feeling kind of down. So I was hoping we could have some fun together. Y'all ready to have some fun together? Good. How much fun should we have? Like this much? More than that? Like this much? More than that? Like this much? More than that? Stretch out your arms and show me how much fun you want to have. You want to have that much fun? That is so much fun. I'm going to need your help if we're going to have that much fun. Who remembers how do we have fun when old Redyarn, that's me, and my critter friends come around? What do we like doing for fun? First, we love singing together. Put one finger up in the air like this if you love singing like I do. Oh, good. Let's warm up our singing voices. Everybody take a big deep breath and sing la 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 la. Oh, how beautiful. Put two fingers up like this if you like dancing too. Who likes to dance? Good, let's warm up our dance moves. Everybody give me a little wiggle in your seat. So now you're ready to dance. Good. Raise one hand if you like animals. Oh, thank goodness, because I brought some critters with me today, and they can't wait to see ya. And raise both your hands like this, and stick your tongue like this, and go, ah, if you want to get a little silly. Shall we? I think that's a great idea. All right, before we get the show started for real, though, there's a few things we got to do. There's a few songs we got to sing. First of all, what have we been doing a lot of lately to keep our communities and our families and ourselves safe and healthy? What have we been doing? We've been staying close to home. When we do go out, we've been keeping safe distance. We've been wearing masks. If we're feeling sick at all, we've been staying home, right? And anytime we come and go from the house, anytime we use the restroom, anytime we're going to eat, what do we got to do? We got to wash our hands really well for 20 seconds or more. So let's practice, okay? Let's practice by singing that song, Wash Your Hands. Everybody turn on the water. Shh, get some water on your hands. Turn off the water. Shh, get some soap on your hands. Squirt, squirt, squirt. And let's sing Wash Your Hands together. Here we go. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash your hands together. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands. Scrub your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands. Scrub your hands together. Now rinse, rinse, rinse your hands. Rinse your hands together. Rinse, rinse, rinse your hands. Rinse your hands together. And dry, dry, dry your hands. Dry your hands together. Dry, dry, dry your hands. Now clap your hands together. Woohoo! Thanks for washing up with me. Hey, there's another little song we got to sing this morning. It's a good morning song I like to sing every morning when I wake up. It's called Beautiful Day. What kind of day is it where you live? Is it warm and sunny? Is it cool and cloudy? Is it windy? Is it rainy? Is it snowy? Probably not very snowy. Here in Portland, Oregon, where I live, it's kind of cool and gray this morning, but it's going to warm up as the day goes on. And even if the sun's not peeking out yet, it's still up there hiding behind the clouds. Everybody, make your sun like this, and let's sing. The sun has come up, the rooster has crowed, and I'm wide awake from my head to my toes. My friends are all here, we're ready to play. Good morning to you, it's a beautiful day. Yay, it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be together. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see who's watching this morning. Emma and Evie are here, Eliza's here. The Maplewood School Kindergarten Co-op is here. Shout out to Maplewood School Kindergarten Co-op. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Shelby and all her friends. Royal's watching with his grandparents. Kaz and Baba are here. Caleb and Lucas are watching. Goldie's watching. Lua and Leo are here. Luke is here. Gray is here. Zella is here. Ella and Maya are here. Oh my gosh, so many friends are tuning in this morning. Thanks for watching, everybody. Joni and Sam are watching too. Hey, if you're watching and I didn't say your name, have your grown up, or if you're big enough to do it yourself, type your name in the comments and I'll try to shout you out on my next little shout out break. Sound good? Good. Lulu is here. The Cooper family, Nora and Zoe are here. They keep coming. Yay. Okay, I'll come back to those in a minute. But keep on typing your name so I know you're watching. One more. Sebastian and family and Vera are here. Hi, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to stop looking. Now we're going to do a critter. Sound good? I'll come back to those, I promise. Okay, let's see our first critter this morning. Let's see who came along. This was a request from my Monday show. Someone asked if this friend could come out soon, and I thought today would be a great day to invite her out. It's my friend, Miss Mousie. Do you remember Miss Mousie? Good, let's call her out in a big voice. Everybody say, "Come on out, Miss Mousie. Come on out, Miss Mousie."
Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. It's me, Miss Mousie.
Hi, Miss Mousie. Everybody say, "Good morning, Miss Mousie."
Good morning, friends. It is so nice to see you all today.
It's nice to see you too, Miss Mousie. How are you feeling today?
Oh, me? I'm feeling very big and strong and mighty today.
Big and strong and mighty. That's an awesome way to feel. But wait, Miss Mousie, I can't help but notice you're actually pretty small. You're a mouse.
Well, yeah, I'm a mouse. I might be small in stature, but I'm very big in spirit.
Oh, that's great. Hey, have you ever felt kind of small before? I know when I was a kid, when I was young, sometimes I felt very small. In fact, some of my favorite kinds of stories were stories about mice and very tiny little people, because I related to that, because I felt pretty small.
It's true. Sometimes when you're small in size, it's hard not to feel small in spirit or small in strength too. But even if you're small, you can still do very big things, right?
Of course. You know, this morning I asked my friends before the show, I asked them, what kinds of things make you feel small and what kinds of things make you feel big? And we got some great answers. Would you like to hear them, Miss Mousie?
Oh, I'd love to hear them.
My friend Margot said when she climbs on big rocks, she feels big, maybe when she's standing up at the top.
Oh, totally. If you get up high and you're looking down, you feel bigger, right?
Totally. My friend Sam said when he has to sleep in his sidecar crib bed, that makes him feel small. But when he gets to sleep in a big kid bed, that makes him feel big.
Oh, that's so true. When you get new big kid stuff, it makes you feel bigger, right?
Right. My friend Zayden says when he builds with his Legos, he feels really big. Probably because he's using his brain and using his hands and doing really interesting creative things, right?
Totally. Building, being capable of playing with small little toys, that's a sign that you're a big kid, right?
Right. Finn said he feels small when he crouches inside a box, and he feels big when he stands up very tall.
Oh, that's so true. Just what you're doing with your body can make you feel small or big. If you're all crouched down and huddled up and very small looking in your body, you feel small. But if you stand up tall, you feel big, right?
Right, I love that idea. Judah says he feels small when he doesn't get screen time, and he feels big when it's his birthday, when he's getting older. Lucy said the size of her body makes her feel small. So sometimes, like you were saying, when you're a small person or a small kid, you feel small. But Lucy's sister Shelby said, I think, sister, her brain makes her feel big.
That is so cool. It's true. Even if you have a small body, if you've got a big voice and a big brain and a big spirit, you can be so big. And even when the world makes you feel small, you can still grow up to do great big things, right?
That's totally right.
I'd like to shout out today someone who just proved that even when the world tries to make you feel small, you can do great big things. Have y'all heard of this person called Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris? Have y'all heard of Kamala Harris?
Yeah, did you know what she just did? She just achieved?
What did Kamala Harris just achieve?
Well, she just became the first black woman and the first woman of Indian descent to be nominated by a major party to be vice president of the United States of America. And that's a pretty big job. Kamala Harris was born in Oakland, California, the daughter of two immigrants, an Indian and a Jamaican immigrant. And the world sometimes made her feel small, but she grew up to be a very powerful, very strong, and big person. And now she might get the chance to be the vice president of the United States. So it just shows you that even if you're made to feel small, you can still do great big things.
That's so true, Miss Mousie.
And you know, I might look small, but did you know what?
What's that?
I happen to be the most famous mouse in American folklore.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. They've been singing a song about me for 500 years.
500 years? That's amazing. I think we ought to sing that song.
I think that sounds like a good plan. Hey, keep on doing big things even when you feel small, okay, friends? Bye!
Say bye, Miss Mousie.
Bye!
Aw, bye, Miss Mousie. Thanks for coming out and reminding us how to feel so big. You are awesome. All right, a few more shout-outs before we start this song. We've got Finn and Leaf watching. We've got Nico and Una watching. We've got Cascadia watching too. So let's sing this song about Miss Mousie. It's called Froggie Went A-Courtin, but it should be called Mousie Went A-Courtin. I might need to rewrite it someday. But this is a fun old American folk song. Kind of came from the British Isles, but then came across the Atlantic Ocean, got passed around through different American cultures. It was majorly enriched by the African American folk singing culture in the American South. And here's one of the ways we sing it today. After each line I sing, I want you to say, uh-huh. Can you say that? Uh-huh. Even louder? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Here we go. If anybody wants to stand up and jump like a little frog, you can, okay? Froggie went a-courtin' and he did right, uh-huh, uh-huh. Froggie went a-courtin' and he did right, uh-huh, uh-huh. Froggie went a-courtin' and he did right, a dozen roses by his side, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. He rode down to Miss Mousie's door, uh-huh, uh-huh, where he had often been before, uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, he took Miss Mousie on his knee and he said, Miss Mousie, will you marry me? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. She said, I'll have to think on that, uh-huh, uh-huh, and talk it over with my auntie rat, uh-huh, uh-huh. She finally gave him her consent and the weasel wrote the publishment, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Way down yonder in a hollow tree. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And what will the wedding supper be? A fried mosquito and a roasted flea. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, first to come were a bunch of little ants. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And they're fixing around to have a dance. Uh-huh, uh-huh. The next to come was a bumblebee bouncing a fiddle upon her knee. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, what are some other animals that might have come to this wedding in the woods? What do you think? Maybe a possum? Well, next to come was a silly possum. He did a dance and it was really awesome. What else? How about an owl? Next to come was a big old owl. The wolf saw her and started to howl. What else? Maybe a big bear. Everybody roar like a bear. Next to come was a big old bear wearing a bow up in her hair. What about a dog? Next to come was an old brown dog. He did a dance on a hollow log. Then trouble started to arrive. You see, the next to come was a mean old tomcat. Everybody meowed like a mean old tomcat. Meow. Next to come was an old tomcat. He tried to swallow the frog and the mouse and the rat. Well, the last to come was a big old snake. Chased the whole party into the lake. Well, last verse, same as the first, a little bit louder and a lot bit worse. Froggie went a-courtin and he did it right. Froggie went a-courtin and he did it right. Well, Froggie went a-courtin and he did it right. He does it always by his side. Woohoo! Froggie Went A-Courtin. Like I said, that song is like 500 years old. That's an old song. Of course, they sang it different 500 years ago. It's evolved and changed over time, just like we grow and we change, right? We might start small but feel big. We might start with small ideas but then have much more bigger, expansive ideas when we get bigger, right? So, thanks for helping. Thanks for talking with Miss Mousie. Thanks for singing along to that song. We got a few more shout-outs. Hattie's watching. Hattie says hello. Zayden and Judah are watching. They say hello too. Hello, my friends. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's see another critter. What do you say? All right. Woo! How about Grandmother Owl? We haven't seen Grandmother Owl in a little while, so let's call her out. Everybody say, come on out, Grandmother Owl. Come on out, Grandmother Owl. Woo, woo, woo. There she is. Everybody say, hi, Grandmother Owl. Hi, Grandmother Owl. Hoo, hoo. Hello, my friends. Hello. Who here feels small sometimes? Oh, we were just talking about that. I think sometimes we all feel small. But who feels bigger when they're surrounded by their friends or their family? Oh, good question. Do you ever feel bigger or stronger while you're surrounded by your family or your friends? I know I do. That's right. We might feel small by ourselves, but when we're with our families and our friends and our communities, we can do so much more and we can be so much bigger because there's only so much you can do all by yourself, right? That's totally right. What are some things that are hard to do by yourself but easier to do with your family or with your friends? What do you think? Maybe lifting something heavy up? Yeah, if you're trying to move something heavy, if you try to do it by yourself, it's really hard to do. But it's a lot easier to do when there's people on all sides of it lifting it up with you, right? Right. What else? What else? Maybe making changes in your community? If you are the only person standing up saying that a change needs to be made, it can be kind of hard to make that change. But if a lot of people stand up together and tell their leaders that a change needs to happen, sometimes that change can happen because so many people are putting their voices together. That's right. We can be more powerful together. We can be louder together, right? And I think we can have more fun all together. Oh, that's true. It's great to know how to have fun by yourself, but there's some kinds of fun that are much more fun when you're all together, right? That's right. That's why today I'm inviting all the birds to a big party up in the tall oak tree. The Birdies Ball, it's called. Luckily, it's a big tree, so all the families are going to be very safe, keep their safe distance from each other, but we're still going to have a big Birdies Ball. Would y'all like to come along? Would you like to come to the Birdies Ball? Let's do it. Flap your wings and let's fly to the Birdies Ball. Come along, my friends. Here we come, Grandmother Owl. Here we come. All right, y'all. Let's go to the Birdies Ball. Can you think of any other things that are hard to do by yourself, but are easier to do in a big group? If you have an idea, I'd love for you to put it in the comments. I'd love to read about your idea later. Something that's hard to do by yourself, but better to do with a lot of people. Interesting. All right, so sometimes even when we feel small, we can be bigger when we're in big communities. So let's gather with the bird community. Everybody stand up, spread your wings out like this, and let's try to flap our wings to the beat. Everybody go flap, 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 flap. Keep it up. Flap, 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 flap. Keep on flapping. Well, the oak once said to the nightingale, I mean to give you birds a ball. So pray invite the birdies all, the birds and the birdies, great and small. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. The birds got so excited, they started coming from all over the place. Everybody flap your wings as fast as you can and let's fly to the birdies' ball. Soon they came from bush and tree, singing sweet their songs of glee. Each one fresh from his cozy nest, each one dressed in Sunday best. Tra la 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 la. Sing along. Tra la 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 la. The birds started making friends and dancing with their friends. If you're watching with a sibling or a parent or a friend, you want to ask them if you want to dance together. You can dance from far away or you can hold hands and dance. Let's dance together. Here we go. Well, the wren and the cuckoo dance for life. The raven walks with the redbird's wife. The awkward owl and the bashful jay wished each other a happy day. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. All right. Then a rock and roll band came, and everybody started doing some rock and roll dance. And everybody, let's twist our hips, jump up and down, wiggle all around. Let's rock, y'all. Well, the robin rock around the clock. The tall oak laugh and the songbirds flock. Make such a racket that everyone heard that the bird, 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 bird. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. Alright, then the sun went down and all the birds got kind of sleepy and they all put their heads down and started falling asleep. Here we go. Well, they danced all day till the sun was low. Then the mama birds prepared to go. So one and all, both great and small, flew to the nest from the birdies' ball. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. I don't know about you, I'm not quite ready for bedtime yet. Let's rock a little more, y'all. Well, cha la 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 la. Cha la 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 la. Woohoo! Thanks for coming to the Birdies Ball. That was a ball. Thanks, friends. Woo! Thanks for dancing like that. Thanks for imagining we're at the Birdies Ball, gathering all together today. All right, friends. Well, hey, right now would usually be the time that I do some birthday shout-outs, but I didn't get any birthday shout-out requests today. At least I don't think I did. I'm always a little worried that I'm going to miss somebody's note or miss somebody's email. So if you do have a birthday today or very soon or yesterday or something like that, give me a shout out in the comments here, and we'll do a birthday shout out after this next song, okay? Because I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I didn't have anybody on my list today. We got a few more shout outs though. Phoebe and Graham say hi. Hi, friends. Is it Maeve or Mav? Mav is watching. Mav says hi. Evie or Evie says hi. She loves the show. Thank you. And Hattie has a good point. She says that gardening and having alone time are good things to do by yourself, but traveling around the world is a good thing to do with friends. That is so true, Hattie. Traveling around the world, that is a great ambition. That is a fun thing that I hope when all of you are bigger that you're able to do, maybe with your families or with your communities of friends. That would be a very fun adventure to have with a friend. All right. Speaking of going out with your friends, let's see one more critter. And let's see what kind of adventure he wants to have with his friend today. It's my old friend, Mr. Possum. Let's call out Mr. Possum. Everybody say, come on out, Mr. Possum. Come on out, Mr. Possum. Oh, here I come. Hey, everybody, it's me, Mr. Possum. Say hi, Mr. Possum. Hi, friends. We were just talking about feeling small, feeling big, things that you do by yourself and things you can do with friends to make you feel bigger, like traveling around the world. Oh, I wish I could travel around the world right now. I know. Now's not a great time to be traveling very far. What with the coronavirus situation going on, we're trying to limit travel, right? Some of us have been lucky enough to do little small trips this summer to safe places, maybe camping trips or little car trips. And some people are flying on airplanes, but doing it very, very carefully, right? Right, but mostly we've been sticking pretty close to home. Oh, but you know what is a fun adventure I still love to do? What's that, Mr. Possum? Well, when the sun goes down, that's usually the time when I wake up and get active. I like to sneak over to the neighborhood park and see what's going on there. All of us critters, we like to gather up around midnight at the neighborhood park and have a little midnight ramble. A midnight ramble at the neighborhood park? That sounds amazing. Can I come? Nope. Critters only, sorry. Oh, okay, critters only. Well, that sounds like a fun thing to do. Do you do it safely? Oh, yes, very safe. We wear masks, we keep our distance, but we still have a little fun down there, the midnight ramble at the neighborhood park. All right, well, you know, most of us humans, we're not supposed to go to the park in the middle of the night. Usually the park's shut down overnight. But the park is a fun place for humans to go in the daytime. Oh, I've heard that. In fact, I've got a little song about my neighborhood park. Would you like to hear it? Oh, I'd love to hear it. Let's sing it, friends. Okay, hey, it was great to see you. Whatever kind of little adventures you're having around your neighborhood, keep it up, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Bye, Mr. Possum. Bye. All right. Ooh, that's cool to think about nocturnal animals like the possum having a little midnight party down at the park. All right. Do you have a park somewhere near where you live? Yeah? I hope so. Parks are such wonderful places, especially when we don't have, because some friends don't have a yard, and some friends might live in a busy city or live in an apartment in a busy city street or something like that. So a park can be a really nice outdoor space where we can gather as a community. And it's been cool to see, even during this coronavirus time, ways people are figuring out how to gather together but still be safe at a park by keeping their distance and wearing their masks, right? We might not get to play on the playgrounds right now, which is a bummer, but there's a lot of other fun things we can do. Run around in a field, kick a soccer ball, ride a bike or a scooter. Let's see. We've got a few more little things the kids are sharing. Charlie and Hazel and Gwenny are watching and they say hi. And Mav had an idea. When we were talking about doing things alone versus together, Mav says that doing chores all together is better and they get done more quickly, right? I love that. All right, friends, I'm going to sing a new song for you. This song is off my brand new album, Backyard Bop. This song is called Neighborhood Park. And I wrote it specifically about my neighborhood park, which is called Peninsula Park. When I first moved to Portland, Oregon in 2005 after college, my first summer job was as a summer camp instructor at Peninsula Park. I lived in a different part of town then, but who knew I'd end up living only a few blocks away from Peninsula Park and loving that park so much and taking my own kids there. So this song's about the neighborhood park. I wrote it last summer at the neighborhood park when they were still doing swim lessons and camps and people were able to be together in bigger groups, which we can't do right now. So this is like kind of thinking back about last summer, but also hopefully this is thinking forward to next summer or future summers when we can be back together doing those kind of activities, okay? So I want you to think about all the fun at your neighborhood park, and I want you to listen to the words of the song and see if these are the things that you've done in the past at a neighborhood park, okay? Here we go. Tuesday morning in the summertime, everybody at the park is feeling just fine. Camp is starting, it's just about 9. We're all smiling in the sweet sunshine. Grass is dewy, the sap is gooey on the bark. Well, it may be a work day, but don't feel like work, 'cause everybody's playing at the neighborhood park. Game of tag, tennis, camp, and b-ball. Skateboarders grinding on a concrete wall. Twins bobbing up and down on a seesaw. Kids getting up each time that they fall. Somewhere out there, young athlete is finding their spark. At the fancy sports club, our differences are stark. The playing field is level at the neighborhood park. That guy slept here, those folks from out of town. Ice cream man on a bike riding round. Birthday party must have hired a clown. Look all around, you forget how to frown. Beach ball fly to the pool where the rainbows are. Oh, kid with a spray can really left his mark, but we know it belongs to all of us, this neighborhood park. Alright, here we go. Cookout, the beatbox bouncing. Guy with a megaphone is doing some announcing. Kids all laughing and splashing at the fountain. Harmonica plays, she'll be coming around the mountain. Heard a scrub day squawk and a sweet song of a meadow lark. Yes, everybody is singing from their hearts, saying how much they love that neighborhood park. Tree, the crows are having a meeting. Raccoon is loving the leftovers he's eating. Ants are lined up for their dinner time feeding. Me, I'm still watching from the public seat. Two squirrels running in circles around the tree trunk while a hound dog barks. Oh, all of the critters will come out after dark for the midnight ramble at the neighborhood park. Goes down, it's time to go home. Leaves are dancing and the wind is blowing. Today's story sinks in the loam. I was here all day, but I never felt alone. I'll be back in the morning when again the whole thing starts. You can leave all your sorrows and your worries and your snark and meet me tomorrow at the neighborhood park. Neighborhood park. Shout out to all those beautiful neighborhood parks, those places we can come together, be together, have fun, and let's keep on supporting our park systems, because I think like in Portland, for example, the park system is struggling because it really depends on camps and swim lessons and fee-based services that they're not able to offer right now. So in order for us to be able to come back to those neighborhood parks in the future, those great democratic spaces, we're going to have to keep on supporting the parks, okay? So I hope you can do that in your community, and I hope us Portlanders can do that in our community too. Well, friends, we have a few critter portraits to see today. Would y'all like to see a few critter portraits? Let's do it. I think that's a great idea. All right, here they come.
Critter time, portrait time, critter portrait time. Critter share, portrait share with you and me.
All right, just 3 critter portraits to see today. This is my buddy Caleb. And Caleb got inspired after watching my Monday Homespun show when a few friends made their own puppets. And Caleb made this beautiful bird puppet. It looks like Caleb made it out of a paper bag. Caleb decorated the front of the paper bag. Caleb, did you use markers or did you use paint? Those colors are so bright and vibrant. And then I really am inspired by the way Caleb used different materials. Like it looks like Caleb used some popsicle sticks, which he painted orange as the bird's wings. And then, Caleb, did you cut out some white paper and black paper or use black marker in the middle to make those big eyes those eyes really stand out and draw in your focus. People say that a puppet's most important feature is its eyes, because the eyes are the window to the soul, they say. So if you're working on building a puppet, think about how you're doing the eyes, because that's where people's eyes are drawn when they look at them. And Caleb seemed to figure this out and make those big, bright eyes. Thanks for sharing your beautiful bird puppet with us, Caleb. My friend Ino was inspired by a new friend I brought out on my Monday show. On my Monday show, I brought out a new character named JJ Bird, who's a little scrub jay. And Ino got inspired by JJ Bird and drew this picture. It's JJ Bird and Ino riding on a surfboard in the ocean, and Red Yarn is down at the bottom. You can see that little red stick figure at the bottom. That's Red Yarn. Red Yarn is collecting seashells, but not on the beach. I think Ino said Red Yarn is collecting seashells at the bottom of the ocean. I hope Red Yarn is wearing a scuba mask or has very great lung capacity and is holding his breath down there. I know this is a beautiful picture that you drew. The shapes you used to draw JJ Bird are so clear. Those wings, it looks like it might have been a collaboration maybe with your nanny, because I see a mix of different kinds of lines and shapes. But the colors you use, that bright pink flower, the different lines and squiggles and straight lines and squiggly lines you use to make this scene are so vibrant. It looks like you used marker and crayon, which gives some lines a really bold look with the marker and some are a little fainter with the crayon. Such a cool mix of different drawing styles and materials. So beautiful and creative. Thank you, Ino. And finally, Sadie drew this. It's called 4 Friends with Treats. 4 Friends with Treats who biked from Colorado to Fairyland. Wow, Sadie, what an imaginative scene. Okay, I see the 4 friends. It looks like maybe they're critter friends. And it looks like they're holding donuts and cupcakes and ice cream cones. There are the treats. I like the way you incorporated stickers for the treats. And look at that palm tree they're under and that big red sun and the purple sky. So much creativity in imagining this scene, these characters with their treats. I wonder, why are they going from Colorado to Fairyland? Are they on an adventure or a trip together? Do they live in Colorado or do they live in Fairyland? I'd love to know more about this story. Sadie, so vibrant and colorful and inspiring. Thank you for sharing. Round of applause for our critter artists today. Thanks for sending in your portraits, y'all. I love getting to show off your artwork. So if you've been working on any art at home, it can be critter inspired or it can just be any kind of art project. It can be a puppet, it can be a sculpture, it can be something you build, it can be something you draw or paint, really anything. If your parent or grown-up takes a picture of that and sends it to me on email, redyarnproductions@gmail.com, or on Facebook Messenger, I will show it off on my next Homespun show. Sound good? All right, cool. We're going to sing one last song, friends. We got a few more shout-outs before we do that. Jad and Ash are watching. Hi, Jad, and hi, Ash. Thanks for tuning in. And Jesse's family says they love to play in their backyard and run around with sprinklers. I love doing that too. That's so fun. Ooh, man, on these days, these warm summer days. This is a song about appreciating the world right outside your window. This is another new song from my album. It's called Outside My Window. I want you to listen to the words on this one too and see if you relate to these. See if have you ever just kind of stared out your window, and whether in your home or in a car or in a bus or in a any sort of vehicle, just looked out the window and appreciated all the interesting things going on outside. If I look out, I can look out a window right now while I'm performing my show, and I see some interesting things. I see a crew of landscape workers doing some landscape work next door. Luckily today, they're not running their loud machines. Even on Monday they were. And what else do I see? I see some trees. Ooh, I see a bird up on a power line. I see a big crow. Sometimes I see squirrels. I see people walking by, walking their dogs. What do you see when you look out your window? I'd love to hear what your view is outside your window. If you want to have your grown-up transcribe what you see when you look out the window, I'd love to hear, okay? Let's just relax. You can look out a window while I sing if you're nearby one. I was trying to take a nap on a dreary afternoon, but I was too distracted by the action outside my room. There were birds singing with passion, some sweet old-fashioned tune, and a squirrel walking the tightrope above the cherry trees in bloom. So I sat front and center, perched up by the windowsill, and watched in great amazement as the picture glass was filled with wondrous animations that gave my heart a thrill. Oh, let this magic movie roll on its endless reel of film. There's a big show outside the window. The leaves are dancing, doing tricks with the shadows. I could just sit here and watch the wind blow, enjoy the big show outside the window. Alright, this next one's about staring out the window when you're driving on the highway. My family took a road trip heading south on Highway 5. Reading made me car sick, so I leaned my head and tried to get a little shut eye, but I could not shut my eyes with the action and adventure playing out on the countryside. The trees were whizzing by me, going 60 miles an hour. Approaching like a giant was a small town's water tower. As I raced electric lines, I felt the radiating power of the sunshine on the main line and the wind in the wildflowers. There's a big show outside the window. The clouds are moving, making shapes with the shadows. Just sit here and watch the wind blow, enjoy the big show outside the window. We've got our eyes locked on our screens, forget to notice that we're inches from the real thing, honey. The greatest movie ever dreamed. But don't you know that if you keep your curtains closed, you miss that perfect picture show, the mysterious projectors glow. Oh, there's a big show outside your window. Real people living in the sunshine and shadows. Turn off your TV, put down your dumb phone, enjoy the big show outside your window. Enjoy the big show outside your window. Alright, thanks y'all. Thanks for enjoying the big show outside your window. And thanks for enjoying the big show on your screen today. I don't know if you were listening to that song, but it said, turn off your TV, put down your dumb phone, enjoy the big show outside your window. So, guess what? It's about time to turn off our TVs and our screens and computers. Depending on what time of day it is for you, it might be a good time to go outside and have a little playtime before lunch. Or maybe it's nap time, and it's time to wind down for a little while and get up after nap and go play outside. But I hope you're finding some time to do things besides look at the screen. I really appreciate you looking at your screen while I do these shows, because this is the only way that we have to connect right now, right? But it's good to shut down the screen sometimes and go have some physical fun outside or in your room or whatever it may look like. So thanks for tuning in today, y'all. It's been so fun being with you. Hey, if you missed it, last Friday, we celebrated our album release. We released our new album, Backyard Bop. And me and my wife and singing partner, Miss Jessie, and our critters, we did a big virtual release show. And it's now on YouTube. If you want to go on YouTube and watch the show, it's like an hour-long show with us doing all the new songs, singing them as a duo, and doing some new critter skits and stuff too. So if you missed that on Friday, you can find that on Facebook or on YouTube. And yeah, if you haven't had a chance to listen yet, you can order the album on CD or buy a digital copy on my Bandcamp page, redyarn.bandcamp.com. Or you can listen wherever you like to listen and stream music. It's on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, iTunes, all those places, right? And coming soon, hopefully in the next month or so, it's going to be on vinyl too. A big record, a big LP. So if you're a vinyl lover, feel free to stream away for now. And when I announce the vinyls are for sale, you can order one and I'll mail you. I just sent out about 40 CDs on Monday to friends who had ordered them on release day, and I'd love to send you one too. So get on Bandcamp, order the CD, and if you've been listening, I hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for your support. If you enjoy these live streams, you can support. You can chip in at Venmo, that's at redyarn. Cash App is $redyarn. I've got a PayPal link in the Facebook post. Or you can support on an ongoing basis on Patreon, where you support me monthly, kind of like a membership. And on my Patreon subscribers, I send them little sneak peeks of my new videos and my new music and other sort of cool behind-the-scenes stuff going on. So subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube or become a member on Patreon. There's lots of ways to follow and support Red Yarn right now and all the artists that you appreciate. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. We've got one more thing to say. We got to say, see you later, alligator. So get your chompers out and repeat after me. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. Well, I really gotta go. Well, I really gotta go. Give me one more pretty smile. Give me one more pretty smile. Cheese! And a high five for good singing and dancing today. Pat on the back for good listening, safe bodies, and a big hug for being such sweethearts. Thanks for connecting here, y'all. It always brightens my day so much. I'll be back next Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific. Same place, Facebook Live for my next Homespun show. Have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I'll see you really soon, okay? Bye, friends!